Hey guys, this is Ash here from the Network Studios. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm doing my thoughts on An Evening with Paul Taylor night, which was the latest thing which we vlogged for the clubbing year. I've now finished uploading all the videos from inside the club. If anything, I would recommend definitely watching the last one. I recorded for a whole 11 minutes on that one. And there's an actual reason why I did that, so if I remember I'll link it in the description. If not, it's like a very recent video on my channel at this time, or like I say, if you're watching it in the near future, then you can go ahead and click the link in the description if I remember to put it in. But it's titled Retro at the Keys Yam, the end of the night. So this event was the best event that I have ever been to in my entire life, and it was just absolutely incredibly amazing. The atmosphere, the music, just everything about that night, the place, the club, the music, the disco lights, the dance floor, everything about this night was just absolutely incredible. So I'm going to show you some pictures what I took of the night. So the first one being a good picture of Paul Taylor in the middle of his set. There he is there. If you did struggle to see which one he was in any of the vlogs, he was the bald bloke in the black t-shirt. Especially notice him in the last final video that I uploaded on that night, because he's actually on the dance floor partying with us. He's in the black t-shirt, there's white writing on the back of his t-shirt, and that's Paul Taylor right there, the bald bloke. As you can see, he's actually starting to age now. He's in his 50s. And he's still good and fresh on the retro scene, which is really, really good. So next picture I've got for you is a picture of Mark Plumb. So Mark Plumb looks a bit more younger, actually has hair, and I actually believe Mark Plumb does actually come from the Yarm area, and I believe he actually DJs at the Keys quite a lot. So the Keys to him is kind of like home to him, because he does a lot of gigs and DJing nights there, as far as I'm aware, which is obviously quite good. That he's, it meant that he knew the place quite well. He did an absolutely amazing set, and that's good. The next picture I've got for you guys is actually a picture of me, which was taken by the nightclub itself. So the nightclub went round and took pictures of the night. This is absolutely insane. Remix at Bridge used to do the same, but for some reason they stopped, and it was good that they were taking pictures and filming, and just a really decent atmosphere around the whole night. Everybody so hyped up. Nobody complained about being on camera. Everybody was just off it, and then with the retro tunes, and it just made it an absolutely incredible night. So I've got one more final picture for you here, my favourite picture, which is a picture of me and Paul Taylor. So if you have me on Facebook or know me a bit more in real, you'll know that this has been my profile picture for quite a while. If you have a real name request with me on PSN, you'll know that this has been my profile picture for that. Which is quite good. It's also the cover picture of the YouTube channel rather, and it's an absolutely insane picture. As you guys know, happy to take a picture there with my main man, Paul Taylor. So this event was absolutely incredible. So the whole night was based upon Paul Taylor and Mark Plumb going back to back, as Mark Plumb is actually leaving the retro scene. Mark Plumb is actually leaving it for a while. He is due to come back. I'm not entirely sure when. I'm not sure if it's at the Retro Beach Festival, but Paul Taylor, Mark Plumb rather, is due to come back, and the whole night was based upon them going back to back and basically celebrating an evening with Paul Taylor and Mark Plumb, who were basically just putting on this sick night at the Keys in Yarm. So the place was absolutely packed. I would have easily said there would have been going on towards 1,000 people in there. It got absolutely busy, and as much as it shocked me as to how busy it got, I think it actually shocked Paul Taylor, Mark Plumb, and obviously whoever owns the nightclub and all the bar staff and people who were security guarding on the event. So I queued up outside. I was first in the queue, and when we got in within about 15 minutes, it was just getting absolutely packed. There was just people coming in and people coming in and people coming in. The music was absolutely spot on. It was all the like good retro tunes. I feel that when retro came to Brid, it was a bit more funky and modern, whereas the retro here was actually like the proper retro, how I love it and remember it from mixes and CDs. It was all the really, really old school songs, not mixed up in any funky way or any funky beats. It was just the original retro tunes all mixed together with, like I say, Paul Taylor and Mark Plumb going back to back, and it just got packed. The ending was obviously my favourite bit because it was just so mad. You could see the passion for retro, not just within you know, the music, but the amount of people supporting and shouting and wanting one more song. People literally climbing the DJ booth trying to push by security guards. Security guards actually had to come onto the dance floor to get people off because the club itself is only a 3 a.m. license. So, with it only being a 3 a.m. license, obviously the nightclub has to close at, you know, around the 3 o'clock time. But Paul Taylor, according to my mum, has always been the type of person to go ahead and keep playing one more. As in, as much as we don't want the night to stop, he doesn't want the night to stop. So, my favourite part was the ending, because he kept playing one more. Got to speak to Paul Taylor and Mark Plumb, which was absolutely amazing. So, I don't do this normally on a clubbing event. This is actually, I think, the first time we've ever done it, but I'm gonna rate this one a 10 out of 10, a good 10 out of 10. Definitely deserves a 10 out of 10. So please like, subscribe and comment. We shall see you guys in the next video.